When it comes to business, they say know your worth, but asking for a raise is never easy. Nancy Yamada has more on the art of negotiating in tonight's Smith Business Close-Up.
We do it every day, negotiate for what we want with our children, our spouse, or at the car dealership. But doing it with your boss or future boss is easier said than done.
The first thing that makes you nervous is, one, you want to make sure that you're going to be valued for at the level that you believe that you're worth.
I find that I'm almost apologetic in asking for certain things.
These executive MBA students are learning about the art of negotiating at the University of Maryland's Smith School of Business.
It's a lot easier for me to negotiate or pitch something that's kind of for the greater good than it is for me to pitch something for myself.
It is a fine line, says adjunct professor and attorney Andrew Sherman.
It's not about you. The minute you make it about you, the negotiation's over. If you come in and you say to me, hey, I feel that my contribution relative to what I take home, there's a disparity, and I want to have a discussion about that disparity, that's a whole different dialogue.
Negotiating expert Professor Joyce Russell says do your research.
I tell people just don't go in cold and ask for a raise.
And bring evidence.
You should have collected all this data on yourself for the past year that you've been working there. Just keep a file folder with and throw in little stickies of, when you've done things that have involved money or people, anything that you've been responsible or accountable for.
And some say what happens in the negotiating room is even more critical for women, given that they generally earn 70 cents on the dollar to their male counterparts.
What we try to tell women is that it's important to be nice to the person, but tough on the issue.
Even when women are being assertive, sometimes that is viewed as being aggressive.
After earning her executive MBA, Donna Meacham Blackman is now vice president of finance for a major hospitality company.
Everything is negotiable. Oftentimes, women are afraid to just ask. What is the harm in asking for something that you want?
I don't think that you can ever aim too high.
So says Thomas Parson, an executive MBA grad who now uses his negotiating skills on the job at one of the area's largest automotive groups.
I think it's good to go in confident and prepared and have an idea of what you do value and what you feel you are worth.
But during tough economic times, what you're worth may not always translate into dollars. That's where you may have to compromise.
I know you can't give me more of a base of X, so here are some other variables in the negotiation we can talk about, like flex time, like a laptop, like training, or paying for education.
He says both sides should walk away from the table feeling like winners. I'm Nancy Yamada for Your Money and Business.